Are you looking for the best point-and-shoot cameras? In this video we will look at some of the best point-and-shoot cameras. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Fujifilm X100 VI. The Fujifilm X100 VI is easily the best point-and-shoot we've tested. Don't get us wrong, the hype around this camera and its predecessor, the Fujifilm X100 VI, has gotten a little out of hand, relegating the new model into backordered purgatory. But the hype is mostly earned. It's a fantastic fixed-lens camera with a laundry list of features you won't find all in one place on any other compact camera. That includes a high-resolution APS-C sensor, fast f/2 lens, hybrid optical/electronic viewfinder, in-body image stabilization (IBIS), not to mention advanced video recording capability. That said, stock issues aside, this camera doesn't come cheap. Not everyone needs a premium fixed-lens camera with a 35mm equivalent field of view, especially at the price Fujifilm is asking. If that's the case, or you're tired of waiting for it to ship, you'll find plenty of other point-and-shoots below that may suit your needs better. Number 2. RICOH GR3. The RICOH GR3 isn't nearly as flashy as the Fujifilm X100 VI, but if you're after a compact camera with a prime lens and an APS-C sensor, this is one of the best alternatives to the Fuji, and it's notably cheaper. Its sensor doesn't have as high a resolution, but it's still enough to capture sharp, detailed photos with excellent image quality and dynamic range. Despite a relatively large APS-C sensor and IBIS, this camera also manages to be truly pocketable, much more so than the X100 VI, so it's a great fit for street and travel photography. To that end, it's aimed at those seeking a pure photography experience with fewer bells and whistles, so don't expect the same advanced video features you get with the Fujifilm or even a tilting screen. Some may also find the lack of a viewfinder limiting, especially compared to the X100 VI's hybrid viewfinder. Its 28mm full-frame equivalent lens offers a wider field of view, but if you prefer something a bit closer to a natural field of view, the slightly pricier RICOH GR-II9 has a 40mm equivalent lens. You can also opt for the HDF variant, which trades the original model's ND filter for a highlight diffusion filter that creates a dreamy, diffused light effect. Number 3. Sony RX100 VII. If you prefer a point-and-shoot with a more versatile zoom lens, it doesn't get much better than the Sony RX100 VII. This premium option is loaded with more features than a Swiss Army knife, including an excellent 1-inch stacked design sensor that captures great image quality for its class and allows for quick 20 frames per second burst shooting. Despite its compact size, the camera also has a wide range of useful extra features like a pop-up electronic viewfinder and a pop-up flash. Though its zoom lens isn't the sharpest or fastest, it has a fairly wide zoom range, giving you a lot of flexibility with framing and allowing you to capture faraway subjects. Add in a fantastic autofocus system, and this is one of the best point-and-shoot digital cameras on the market. No wonder it's on its 7th iteration and counting. And if the price is too steep for you, you can still find older generations on the used market at a lower cost. 20. 1MP1. Zero-type stacked CMOS sensor, Zeiss Vario Sonor T24 200mm f2. 8 f4. 5 large aperture high magnification zoom lens. 0.2 seconds. High AF speed, 357-point focal plane phase detection AF and 425-point contrast detection AF. Up to 20 frames per second blackout-free shooting, using up to 60 times/section. AF/AE calculations. Diopter adjustment, -4.0 to +3.0 m1. Operating temperature 0 degrees C, +40 degrees Celsius/32 degrees Fahrenheit, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. AI-based real-time tracking for stills and movies, and touch tracking. Real-time IAF for human, stills and movies, and for animal, stills only. Number 4. Sony ZV-1. If you're looking for the best point-and-shoot digital camera for vlogging, the Sony ZV-1 has the market cornered. It's small, lightweight, and designed specifically for vloggers, with features you won't find on more photography-oriented cameras. While this camera doesn't have a viewfinder, it's the only camera on this list with a fully articulated screen, making it easy to monitor yourself while recording. It also comes with a detachable windscreen for its microphone to help cut down on ambient noise. Sony has since released the Sony ZV-1 too, with a wider angle lens that's ideal for walk and talk vlogs. Still, the original model is an even better deal now that its successor is out, and it has some advantages, like optical stabilization, so we still recommend it over the ZV-1 too. The camera uses Sony's ever-reliable autofocus and even includes specialized modes like Product Showcase, which automatically shifts focus to any object held up in the frame rather than prioritizing your face, which is ideal for product and beauty vloggers. Like most point-and-shoots, battery performance is limited, especially if you're recording in 4K. However, the ZV-1 is tough to beat if you need something compact for vlogging or video. 20.1 MP stacked back illuminated 1-inch XMR RS CMOS sensor with drum. Large aperture 24-70mm 1f 1.8-2.8 Zeiss Variosonor T-Lens, Bluetooth, yes, Bluetooth standard ver 4.1, 2.4 GHz band. Operating temperature 0 degrees Celsius, plus 40 degrees Celsius / 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Fast hybrid autofocus and real-time eye autofocus and real-time autofocus tracking. Side flip-out 3.0-inch LCD screen that also tilts up and down for easier to compose selfie shots. Quickly switch between two modes of defocused background bokeh. Product Showcase setting transitions focus from face to object. The automatic exposure, AE, tracks faces and makes sure they always appear well lit.